Zach, why would you watch that? Don't. We warned you.
I don't
not
think
to
it's
watch
for
it.
So
punishment.
we just watched it together. Out of context, it's not that sad. I think you have to watch the whole movie to understand
And
the
maybe you
build-up.
have to be sitting by your 6-year-old.
Maybe.
Watching them, fall apart.
Right, because he went
Damn.
straight to the funeral scene. It's
my
hard to get
God.
emotional when you're like, so what's going on now? I mean, I understand he's dead, but
My God.
You don't see the friendship.
yeah, you
Now
got to
he's-
watch the build-up.
He's home alone forever now. Because his home's a casket.
I see what you did
Interesting
there.
casting there. Dan Aykroyd, the dad.
Zach was questioning his parenting because, Anna, is it Chomsky? How do you say her last
Yeah,
name?
that's right. Chomsky,
Veep, right?
When she's a kid, yeah.
She's
She's in
so
the movie
good.
My Girl. She's crying because of Macaulay Culkin's death. And then she runs out of the, wherever they are, church or whatever, I didn't see, funeral home. She runs out, sprinting
Chuck E.
out,
Cheese.
and Dan Aykroyd runs about 15 feet off the porch and just like, and just gives up. His kid is crying hysterically and running, and he's like, whatever, she'll figure it out.
Yeah,
He just stops and lets her go.
Isn't the bit that they live? Isn't he a funeral director? Isn't that the bit?
Man, that's a
and it's
great
in their
question.
home.
No
It
idea.
made sense because she didn't come down the stairs.
Yes.
It's in their home.
Yes.
Oh,
Boy,
that
boy.
sucks.
Yeah, Rosie laughs too hard.
That must be a fun place to live.
But you know what,
Yeah.
dude? Thank God there are people who do that because
Yeah.
I definitely couldn't do it. But there are families like for generations that's what they've done for a living.
Yeah, man.
And I applaud it, man. 'Cause somebody got to do it.
Terrifying.
I
And
met
I am
one in
not doing it.
Roseau during the Charts Challenge payoff last year. And yeah, he said it's been like, 3, 4, 5, his great grandfather was the only, and it's usually, especially in those small towns, it's one family. That's,
Well, yeah. Yeah.
I read-
If you can find one.
and thank God that there's a family
Yeah.
that will do it. And
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
mentioned,
Yeah.
your point.
Yeah, I read a book about weird things that happen after people die, and I don't know why I read it, but anyway, it mentioned that like a lot of those their family for generations and generations been doing that. I guess you grow up in a funeral home, you're cool around dead bodies, I
Yep, pretty
myself
glad
am
I'm not used to that.
Yeah,
Don't want to be used to that.
yeah.
Hard pass.
Yeah.
But good luck.
Here you go.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey, presented by the St. Paul Saints.
That's right, the St. Paul Saints. And I'd like to talk to you about the Saints. They scored 3 runs on top of the 6th during a 6-5 win over Iowa at Principal Park. Let's see what happens next. The 39-36 Saints send David Festa to the mound against Iowa this afternoon. We'll let you know when they're back at CHS Field. Get your tickets at saintsbaseball.com. I love you, Saints. I love you.
They're the
Uncle
best.
Festa.
Festa. Festa's a good name.
It is.
I like that.
Yes, you're right. You're right about that. I like it as well.
Go
A
Saints.
record-breaking number of people are expected to travel for the 4th of July this year. We read that every time there's a holiday.
Every
Don't we?
single time.
A record-breaking number of people are expected to travel for 4th of July holiday this year. AAA predicts nearly 71 million people will travel 500 miles or more during the holiday period, which runs June 29th through July 7th. That's up 5% from last year. You guys going anywhere?
Sure.
Just up north.
No, nowhere. No, we just got back.
Yeah, you just got back. Yeah, you can't live.
No,
You can't leave again.
we for some reason July 4th we tend to just kind of hang out at home anyway.
Yeah, light fires.
Yeah. Try and burn our own house down.
Yeah,
Can I help?
Blow some fingers off.
Yeah, come on over.
Can I help?
I just want to burn a
And
house
I
down.
helped.
Well, it's not necessarily our house, so
As long as
it's a
nobody-
random. Are you okay with just one of our random neighbors?
That's perfect. As long as no one's in it. I don't want to hurt anybody. I just want to burn a house down.
We can't really guarantee which one it is. We don't have our aim down that well. We're working on it though.
Yeah.
Maybe if you come over, we'll get it down this year.
I'm out.
A house located near the Rapidan Dam. Is that how you say it? Rapidan? Anybody know?
Don't know.
No idea.
Sure.
In Mankato has
Yep.
reportedly fallen into the Blue Earth River.
Yeah. Have you seen the videos?
I haven't seen the video.
Oh my
of it,
lord.
No. Video taken by bystanders shows the building that housed the Rapidan Dam store falling into the river last night.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, debris buildup behind the dam caused water to divert around its west side, badly eroding the riverbank on that side. Name that movie. Anybody?
Do it again.
No idea.
Eroding.
Deliverance?
Oh, yeah, there it goes.
Not a clue. But it
It's
was
Jim Carrey.
I know I can see him doing.
Wow.
Don't know.
Bruce Almighty.
Oh, I've never seen
when he's
it.
on the boat and he gives the middle finger to the.
Was it last night? Maybe Nick and I were watching the news, and they were interviewing the woman that owns that the dam shop or whatever in the house and everything, and it was so hard.
Yeah, it's sad, man.
To watch the interview because there's nothing they can do, and she's just begging anyone to come help her and help save the dam because it's been there for however many years.
Yeah.
And a long time, obviously, in a big establishment for the town. But yeah, it's just, you just see it just slowly. Cause at that point it was kind of right up to the house.
Yeah.
It hadn't quite taken the house. And then, watching it just,
So here's what I don't understand, though. And I think, Chris, you asked this question yesterday.
I can answer the question.
You know what I'm going to ask?
I know what you're going to ask.
So, 24 hours ago, maybe 48 hours ago, somebody in the news world used the phrase imminent failure.
Right.
That, to me, that means it's going to fail.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? But now, as of yesterday, we were hearing things that maybe the dam's going to hold.
Yeah,
then it's not imminent failure.
And that's the thing. So the difference between imminent failure and what we saw happen at that dam is debris buildup behind the dam caused the water to divert around it. So that's not a failure of the dam.
Yeah.
That's water finding a way.
So whoever said that it was going to fail was just jumping the gun.
Right. Yeah. Well, and they're saying it still could,
but it's not
fail, but it has not.
Imminent.
Yeah, right.
Got it.
Yeah, so there you go. So good luck to everybody involved in that. That's sucky.
Sucky, but again, it sounds like it could have been worse.
Oh, and it might,
even though it's still pretty bad.
It might still be. It's
Yeah.
I just like that you called it the dam store.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
University of Minnesota researchers are using new technology to study the last endangered horsey species. They're studying the Przewalski's horse with the hope of their conservation.
Yeah, nailed it.
The species became extinct in the wild in the 1960s, but have been kept alive through captive breeding programs, which is what I've done to Lawyer Lambert.
Sauce, can you Google when the Pegasus went extinct?
I don't think that's real.
That was a
the
test.
unicorn.
It was a horse with wings.
That was a
Isn't
test.
that the animal of Scotland? They're like national animal.
It was the unicorn.
Yeah. The Pegasus was not real.
That was a test. You passed.
Hockey has seen those centaurs where they're half human, half horse.
What has he seen him do?
Get it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Interesting website.
Yeah.
Well, he's into that stuff.
Imagine how you think they're doing it. That's exactly how they do it.
I mean, he has. It's not zero.
If there's, I don't know how, I don't know anything about horses, right? So I didn't know that there was 1,000 different breeds or whatever. They all kind of look the same to me.
Yeah.
If you're a polar bear watching the news and you see that they're going out of their way to save some random horse species, you're like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Right?
Good point.
I'm drowning.
Yeah, look at me.
And they want the horse that's, 1 inch taller than the other horses to be saved. What's the name of this kind of horse?
Przewalski?
Yeah, the Przewalski horse. Who gives a rat's ass? Save the polar bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a sunburn and I'm a polar bear.
Yeah, right. Think how the
Horses.
dodo bird feels.
Hang on. This is a test. Was the dodo bird real?
Yeah, it's extinct, though.
Fantastic. Look at you.
Dave Matthews has a song about it.
Dave Matthews
does not
has a
have
dodo bird
what?
song?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Give us a little bit of that. Could you sing a little bit of it?
Dodo birds die, see you bye.
What?
Well,
That's the
that's kind of slow,
That's a terrible-
short, and depressing.
Terrible rendition.
Did a That's not it. No, he did No, that's
I
not
bet he does say dodo bird, something like that in the song.
Yeah, he does. It was on a solo album he did. Solo. Yeah.
He went solo and he started singing about dodo birds.
Yeah.
Can't believe it didn't take off.
What's his name? Your former.
Oh, he's doing just fine.
What's Boyd
I
Tinsley
know,
up to now or whatever? The guy that just got
He got a DUI.
He got a DUI.
Yeah, that guy's had a weird
Partying with Timberlake, or what was his deal?
Wow. I don't know what's going on with him, but he got kicked out of the band he got Me Too'd. I have no idea, man. That guy fell completely off the earth.
Oh my God, that's hard to do, the gravity and stuff.
Yeah. He's with the dodo bird.
didn't know that was
he got a
possible.
DUI, man.
The dodo bird fell off the face of the earth.
No, it
Yeah.
got extinct.
It got extinct.
Got extincted.
Yeah.
Dodo bird.
That's not always
That's your golden bit.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You know what?
That's one of
That
my
is a golden
bits.
bit. Well said.
Yes.
Good callback.
Am I even allowed to play the Dave Matthews Bed if it's not an actual song?
I don't know. We
I
gotta.
probably can't.
Less than 30
For 30
seconds.
seconds.
We
huh?
can. But what if we rate it?
Whoa.
Yeah,
but it's
review
it's
it.
just rating the musical bed. I don't know how this stuff works. They're going to shut it all down.
The live event business is booming, and
Good.
affluent concert goers are taking the luxury experience to a new level.
Yeah.
Concert ticket prices have nearly doubled over the it says best decade, but I believe they meant past decade. According to Polestar, which was my nickname in high school,
Wow.
the average ticket for the top 100 tours in North America is up 40% over the past 5 years. 40%. Live Nation, the world's devil, gets 20 to 30% return on investment when it turns grassy areas at its amphitheaters into VIP real estate. And that's what they've been doing, raising more money by charging.
So the concert industry is essentially like Las Vegas. They
Yeah.
realized we don't want poor people at our shows.
That's right.
Right? We can make more money by having slightly fewer people show up, but just richer people.
You said it, man.
Well, that's, really killing, I would assume, most of these artists' fan bases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't know about you guys, but a lot of teenagers and people in their 20s who are willing to go all over the place to see concerts, those aren't the rich people.
Yeah, they're not paying for the pit.
Yeah,
Right.
man.
The true
And
fans
they don't
are
like to
not
rock.
affluent.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
They've gone the way of the dodo.
Yeah, they have. Oh, you got a dodo.
That's Crackhead Bob singing Dave Matthews. Oh, you got the
He's dead.
Yeah, I know. It's too bad.
What? He went the way of the dodo.
Somebody texted me yesterday that said the last time Pearl Jam was here, the cheapest ticket was $163.
But honestly, that's not that bad.
That's
When you're-
obscene.
It's not when you're hearing
5-city tour.
right Taylor Swift
Yeah,
being in the
it was-
thousands.
Oh, yeah.
To see Pearl Jam for anywhere
Not
in
the
the
cheapest ticket, though.
cheapest. That's true.
That's
To
the
have-
big qualifier here. The fact
I
that
agree,
you
but
can't
still.
even
Correct.
sneak your way in for $100 anymore. It used to be it was like 50 or 40 or you could get $20 tickets every
Agreed.
once in a while, but now it's
the first Dave show I ever
absurd.
saw, the what's it called? The ticket price, come on, what's the word?
cover
Resale?
price,
What the hell are
Face
you?
value.
base value.
$27.50.
Yeah.
Your face value is below zero.
Yeah. My face is not very attractive.
Agreed.
Rosie.
Well,
I love it, though. Your butt's great.
your head is, though, now.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
I'll stand up for Sauce. You got a great face.
Thanks, Echo.
You'll sit down for sauce, too.
That's why I like his face.
Who's this? Thanks, Echo.
And finally, in news today,
Good one, Zach.
McDonald's $5 meal is back today. Woo! Speaking on the Today Show, Ronald McDonald said he heard fans loud and clear when it came to inflation and skyrocketing prices for fast food. Ronald said the $5 meal promotion, which currently runs for 4 weeks, will probably be extended locally depending on where you live. The meal will include 4 items. That's why it's 4 for $5, right? A choice of a McDouble or a McChicken, a small order of fries, a 4-piece order of chicken nuggets, and a small drink. I love these fries.
I mean that is so close to just a Happy Meal.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, which is fine, but for adults, a small fry and 4 nuggets.
Yeah, no toy. What are we doing here?
What?
Speaking of that, by the way,
Yeah, that's the only reason to do it is if they did add a toy.
here's a pro move that I didn't know till the other day. Go to Chick-fil-A, get a chicken nuggets kids meal, and substitute ice cream for the toy.
Oh.
Yeah,
You can do that?
you can do that. I didn't know that till the other day. And they give you either a cone or a cup of ice cream, and it's a sizable portion of ice cream. You
That's
get 2 of
sweet.
those sons of benches,
My
you're
kids.
done for the day.
I love Chick-fil-A.
Me too, man. That's always quality chicken, except
Yeah.
for on Sundays.
Chick-fil-A Wales.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A Wales. I didn't know they served
Yeah, seafood.
seafood. Thank you. I couldn't think of it.
There you
It
go.
would have been a bad joke either way, but thank you for
It's
the
not
assist.
bad.
I got you.
All right, that's a classic bit.
Golden.
Who's next?
Sauce will do sports after this. He'll walk us through the biggest sports stories of the day. Right here on the Power 222 on the Fan.
Get ready to laugh the night away when comedian Russell Peters heads to Treasure Island. Don't miss the hilarious and unapologetic comic when he takes the stage in the Island Event Center on November 29. Tickets are on sale now, and you get yours today at TICasino.com.
You know what Sauce is, Corey? He's
What's
an
that?
apologetic comic.
Whoa.
Not an unapologetic one?
Right, yeah.
Right, because he'll do his stand-up, and then when you don't laugh, he apologizes.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Sorry, Daddy.
Sorry, Daddy. Sorry about that.
Sorry, that wasn't funny. Sorry.
You know, like when you crack jokes here and nobody laughs. Do you do that on stage? And then I got to Home Alone 2 on Blu-ray. If no one laughs, you just go, okay.
You know what's the best?
Captain Comedy. Okay, I get it.
Come on, give him the best line ever. Go ahead. He's setting you up for one. Knock it out of the park. Come on.
What, like a comedy line?
Well, kind of. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
What should you say when somebody says, what happens when nobody laughs?
I just go, well, not going to use that one
You don't
again.
get it. You know what I'm trying to get him to say?
Yeah.
It's never happened to me.
Never happened.
Yeah,
I don't know.
everybody
I don't know.
always
Never
says,
happened.
Yeah, how would I know?
yeah.
People always laugh at my jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How would I? Yeah.
Yeah, good
Sitting
point.
on a
Sorry.
team for you.
Before I go.
And you're quick.
Do you ever do
I don't know. Thank you for being
Do you ever do the sip on stage after a
Whoa.
great line?
You should.
The sip?
Yeah, do a dramatic sip next time a joke just crushes.
Yeah, give her hell.
Maybe that's your bit.
Maybe
I want to go see the guy that sips coffee after every joke.
Yeah, maybe that's your golden corral.
Yeah, maybe that's your
Golden
golden
bit.
corral.
Whatever.
Maybe that's your Cracker Barrel.
Whatever, man. Is Roser here?
Roser's here because it's time for
Look at
sports.
that guy. Look at that guy. Let's do some sports with Roser.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around Property Preservation.
Yeah, man. Thank you all around. Give him hell, Sauce. Give him hell.
Rosie.
Did you say gay as loud as possible? Oh, okay.
What?
I thought you just
No, it sounded
said
very much
gay.
like what Corey said.
sounded like Hawk
I
when
thought you
thanks
were-
all around and you go gay.
Yeah, that is
I meant to
exactly.
say, hey,
I thought you were
Rosie.
doing your version
Got
of the
it.
Christian Leitner.
Sorry, I didn't. I meant to say hey.
That's
If
okay.
I said something else, I apologize. The Minnesota Twins lost 5-4. They trailed the Diamondbacks 4-1 in the seventh when Ryan Jeffers smashed a 3-run home run to tie it 4-4. But in the Diamondbacks half of the seventh, they scored to make it 5-4, and that was the final. Joe Ryan started for the Twins. He went 6. That's the most you've used your tongue in a while. Scattered 6 hits, gave up 4. Struck out 5.
Oh,
saved two-
stop and take a sip.
Okay, take it easy.
Take it easy. Do it again. What were you saying?
Scattered 6 hits.
Yeah.
Gave up 4 earned runs. Struck out 5. Same two teams tonight at 8:40. Simeon Woods Richardson goes for your Twins. And that is Twins News brought to you by Quantum Fiber.
How long are you going to talk?
I finally succumbed and
Whoa.
Oh, boy.
well, wait a minute.
How long have you been edging?
Interesting.
Answer Corey's question.
Listen, I'm not even going to finish the sentence.
Congratulations.
And watched, I signed up for DirecTV. And so I actually watched the Twins game last night. Yeah.
Your thoughts.
Well, they hit the ball really hard, but just right at people. And that was really kind of the summation of the late innings. And I think it was 120 degrees in Arizona. Yeah. Other than that, I succumbed.
Christian's so unimpressed.
Oh, good for you.
It's my all-time favorite, bud.
That's cool, man. Good for you.
button.
What else do you get with that, Roser? You know?
Pretty much anything, I guess. I mean, any programming, a lot of old westerns and stuff that Common watches, and I'm sure Lawyer Lambert watches. So I don't know.
What does Lawyer Lambert watch, Hawk?
I haven't really gone through the guide yet, so I don't know.
Get the Game Show Network.
I'm sure.
Yeah, you do.
They got pretty much everything there.
Then you have all you need.
All you need, yeah.
You can just
exactly.
watch
100%.
America Says and Switch.
I watched American Says. That was pretty a weak show.
America.
Yeah, it's John Michael Higgins. He's a fantastic host.
He is a good host.
The guy from Best in Show. He's in a lot of the
that's
Christopher
right.
Guest movies.
Yeah.
You know him,
he
John
is.
Michael Higgins.
If you saw him, you would know him.
Really smart guy. Fantastic game show host.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is good.
Very solid.
Okay. Well, thanks for the tip.
He's
I like that guy.
brilliant in Best in Show.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's married to that lady that's in Best in Show with him.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Which one?
The lady. Wait, isn't this Lady in Beston show? Hang on.
Yeah, who?
Do they show Lingo still?
No.
That game kicked ass.
Yeah, but see, that's why John Michael Higgins is a good host. He's actually good at a lot of these games, like when he's on 25 words or less or something. He's very good.
Thank you.
Chuck Woolery, about 90% of the time, didn't understand the game he was on, and Lingo's the best example. He just never understood it.
No kidding.
No, he was just really bad at it.
I mean, what do you mean?
Well, he just wasn't, like, he would guess sometimes, or he would comment on other people's guesses, and it's like, dude, you're not even looking at the board. You don't understand how it works.
Really? That's
yeah, he
weird.
struggled with it.
That's really weird.
Like, I feel like if Pat Sajak played Wheel, he would kick ass.
Yeah, right, right.
Right? Obviously, if Ken Jennings played Jeopardy, he would
did.
kick ass.
Yeah,
Chuck Woolery would get his ass kicked at Scrabble, at Lingo. I think he would probably be a bad date on Love Connection.
Sorry!
Woolery sucks.
Well,
Yeah,
there
Woolery's
wasn't really any talent
Is he
for him to
still
have
with
in
us?
the
He's
dating
dead.
game.
What?
No.
He's dead?
Definitely.
He's still with us.
No.
Chuck's still with us.
Vaya con Dios.
There he went, Rose.
Bye-bye.
How old is he here? Chuck Woolery is 83.
Is he really?
83? Well, hang on. He was born March 16th, so 83 in 3 months. You nailed it. March 16th, 1941.
Is that?
83.
Is that Gary Busey?
In 3 months.
I think Mark P.
I just
That's scary.
That's crazy.
got off my chair on that one. They got my attention a little bit, yeah.
3 months.
Isn't that?
And Wheel of Fortune host 75 to 81.
Oh.
Chuck Woolery. Remember Scrabble? Scrabble was a fun game.
No.
That was a good game.
That would be fun, be a host of a game show.
I do it every Friday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you do.
You got to be on
You
the
know what?
TV.
And-
You got to be on the TV. You gotta be on the
Well,
TV.
up to the
I
TV,
thank you
national.
for coming out for your card game
Whoa.
because we play it all the time. What was the name of it again, and where can I find it?
It's initials at initialsgame.com.
That's right. Yeah, thank you. I couldn't remember that for a second, but no, it really is fun hosting. I love that I get to be you
Sure.
because I do typically kind of kick everybody's ass whenever I play up. And
Can I tell you a little secret? A couple years ago, I had a couple of meetings with actual TV people, which was pretty cool.
dias.
Yeah, this is one of those
good
about initials, about trying to get it actually on TV. And one of the first questions they had was, well, would you want to be host?
Right.
And
So you-
I could even tell by the way they asked it. I'm like, nope, not interested. I just
no.
want that executive producer money.
Right.
No kidding.
And as soon as
Right.
I said no, they were like, okay, let's keep talking.
No kidding.
Because I think they were like, if some,
You'd have to have ownership of the whole thing.
yeah, and then some of the names they were throwing at me, we have this person under contract, that person under contract. I'm like, those are legit names.
Dr.
Right.
Winslow J. Jinga Jenga.
Was this a
That
syndicated
is a
kind
legit name.
of
This was
operation?
This was a group that had access to a whole bunch of
Game
syndication and channels and streaming services. It was basically just we could bring it to these 5 different groups, and I'm like, by all means, do it. I have no interest in being host.
I
Let's
think
go.
from their perspective, it's less expensive to produce a show like
Exactly.
that than it is any other type of hiring actors.
We should just do it locally, man, and let you be
Yeah.
the host.
Do you think Chuck Woolery will understand the rules of
Well,
the game?
I don't think he will. I think he would suck at it. Where's Wink Martindale?
He's got to be dead.
No, Wink's still with us, too.
I think we should arrange a meeting with Fox 9, see if we can get this
Yeah, let's
done.
get her done.
Yeah.
Look at him go to Fox
There we
9.
go.
No CCO? You've
Well,
moved
they
on?
don't have. They
Ain't
have,
gonna
they
do it.
have the Wheel of Fortune. They don't really have any open.
Look,
local
Seacrest inevitably is going to fail.
Of course he is.
Initials at 6:30.
Perfect.
Right after the news, Amelia and
Oh,
Frank
my
sign
God.
off, and they go, "Hey, Corey and Initials is next." And then people just say, instead of the wheel, they just
Right.
say Initials.
I like it.
What a dream!
We
What a
should do it.
dream.
Great for you, Corey.
I don't want to be host. I
I'll
just
host
want
it.
the executive producer money.
You got to be the host because then you wouldn't be able to do this show anymore.
I would miss you, Corey.
That's one of those things that we call a win-win. Those win-win situations. Sauce, we got through almost no sports. But look,
The Lynx won.
There's no
Yeah, the Lynx
Vikings,
won, man. We
but
gotta
there's
talk
no
about that.
Vikings news. So let's talk about some other stuff
All
when we
right.
get back.
Okay.
More with Sauce and Sports after this with Mark Rosen, Mark Parrish, and the rest of the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Nothing defines Minnesota quite like its 10,000 lakes, and we need to keep them beautiful. Post on social media using the hashtag #ChooseChill to help Coors Light, KFAN, and Conservations Minnesota protect the lakes, rivers, and waters we love.
Hey, Roser. Rosie.
I'm sorry, I was talking to Mr. Parrish.
That's okay, buddy. You're a cinephile.
Yes.
Do you like scary movies?
I like suspenseful, scary movies
Yeah.
like The Sixth Sense. I don't like slasher movies.
Right. Well,
So I like those mind-provoking.
Sure.
Yeah.
There's a movie that I've been reading about that is a Nicolas Cage movie
Yeah.
Yes.
called Long Legs.
Anything with Nicolas Cage,
And
I'm in.
I just watched the trailer, and
Yeah.
everything I read is that it's scary as hell.
Really?
And the trailer is scary as hell.
No kidding.
And Mark Rosen, even though there's only 11 reviews, 100% on Rotten
when
Tomatoes.
does this due to
In
hit
theaters
the-
on July 12th.
First of all, I love the in theaters. I'm
Yeah, me
happy
too,
to hear
me too,
that
me too.
because that's where it
I don't
belongs.
see Nicolas Cage at all in this trailer. Did I miss it?
You hear his voice.
So it's,
Must be the voice.
Maybe he's the killer.
It legitimately
so it's scary.
freaked
Like
me out.
Yeah.
But not like jump scares. Well, some sort of jump scare, but not like a Saw movie.
Yeah, I got
You know what I mean? Like more like
right.
a Seven or something
Or
like
Silence of the Lambs, because if you read the consensus on Rotten Tomatoes, it says, in pursuit of a serial killer,
I like
an FBI agent uncovers a series of occult clues that she must solve to end his terrifying killing spree.
That sounds awesome.
that. It looks awesome. Watch the trailer. Long Legs is the movie, July 12th in theaters.
I'm in. All right.
They're kind of doing the Jaws thing where you don't see them. Like you just
That must
kinda,
be it. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Right.
Sounds like
All
True
right, but hang
Detective
on,
a
though.
little bit.
This is what I'm scared of, though, a little bit, because
What's that?
I'm not into like the Saw movies or the Hostel movies. Or
Yeah, no, I saw one.
Check
that
this
was
out.
enough.
One of the top critics says, Long Legs gets under your skin and stays there, immersing you so thoroughly in the repulsive, discomforting nature of evil
Okay.
through terrifying imagery and a tactile atmosphere that is unshakable. So, I'm
Nightmares.
not. I don't
That
want to
sounds
watch
horrifying.
a bunch of gross stuff.
I don't like that description. I like the,
Yeah,
I like the
no.
thing, but the
The
trailer had
description-
nothing to do with that.
Yeah. Everybody says it's like unbelievably scary.
Okay, let me ask you guys this.
But gross, scary, or just again?
Yeah,
like,
I'm not a
I don't
big
mind
fan of this.
tension.
I
Right.
got
I don't like-
drug into a Saw movie with Dubnik last
dude.
fall,
No,
and
never watched that.
I will
Never
never
again.
trust that man again on a movie review.
Dubnik did that to you?
He loves that stuff. He was giggling,
man.
and he was
Giggling.
literally. We were sitting out in New Jersey, and he's sitting in his seat next to me. He's a big man,
Yeah,
right?
he is
Rose,
a-
he's
that's a big
one of
guy.
your guys.
Yeah.
He's up in your atmosphere, and he's sitting there just sipping on a beer, giggling at me while I couldn't get smaller. I'm
Cringing.
just cringing, like
The worst.
cringing
Yeah, no,
back
no.
into my
So-
seat,
no, I'm
looking
out.
through one eye closed, and be like, look at him, like, can I watch yet, Dad?
Man,
Oh God, it was hard to watch.
you have to remind yourself over and over when you see a movie like that you're watching a movie, and I have to visualize the cameras, the crew, and everything else to kind of take myself out of that. I don't want to be immersed in that heinous stuff that's going on. So
Listen to some of these, Rosie. Here's a bunch of critics' reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. The pure horror experience we've been waiting for. It's easily the scariest film of the decade.
oh my,
Wow.
This gal says, Oz Perkins, by the way, is the director. It's as if Oz Perkins' cinematic freak fest was gorged in hell by Satan, who brought it as an artifact into our world as a gift.
Well,
I got to be
that's
honest.
quite a description.
Hawk, you kind of had me.
Yeah.
Now
These are hurting.
Yeah.
These are hurting your cause here, my brother.
Gene Siskel said, I flat out essed my pants.
That was. I don't know if I've ever heard a description the words you just said.
How about this one? This guy says, a masterpiece, an unholy, horrifying confluence of high art and anxiety, a film in which every frame is a nightmare, and it's beautiful.
I'm out.
Oh my God, listen to this.
It's official. I'm out.
Oprah Winfrey said, it scared me so bad my pubic hair fell out.
I doubt that she said that.
No, Rosie, it's on Rotten Tomatoes.
she has me.
It's on Rotten Tomatoes. It has to be true. Hawk, thank you for reading that.
You're welcome. I mean, what a review.
Wow.
Have you guys watched the trailer for
No.
the Penguin? No.
For what?
Oh.
For the Penguin series.
No.
Yeah.
on Max.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It
You
just-
don't think it looks good?
I don't.
It looks like they're kind of making it as dumb, but it looks realistic, if you know what I mean.
But I'm going to go back to what I said about the movie The Batman with when Colin Farrell was playing the Penguin. I don't know why they had to make him have all the prosthetics and the makeup? Why can't you just have his face? Like, that just takes me out of every scene that the Penguin was in.
Well, and I'll say it like we said it before, Corey. I would never know that was him if you didn't tell me. That's how much how many prosthetics he's wearing.
I think the prosthetic stuff is distracting.
Yeah.
I just watched him in a series on
what's his name?
Apple. Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell, he's fantastic.
And Sugar.
Was that good?
Yeah, I don't want to giveaways here.
Okay. Well,
there has to be a second season. That's all I'm going to say. He's terrific and a good supporting cast. But there's some twists and turns that obviously I don't want to give away. But it's worth watching. I liked it a lot.
Will you be watching season 3 of The Bear starting tonight?
I haven't even seen season 1.
Oh, dude, what are you waiting for?
You'd love it.
I know.
You'd
I
love
would.
it, Rosie.
I know. I've been told that by you guys and everyone else, and
except for Dave Schwartz.
Dave Schwartz hated it. Right?
Hates it.
Yeah.
Well, he passed away,
and that's on what?
It's on FX or Hulu.
Yeah, whatever. I can catch up with that.
Right.
Yeah,
fantastic.
They're half-hour episodes.
Yeah,
you can hammer him.
He's great.
Speaking of trailers, Hawk, did you watch the Nosferatu one yesterday?
Yeah, I've seen it. It looks fine.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say
it looks spooky, man.
Yeah. It's not that other one though. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, no, but yeah,
I'm taking it back.
That comes out on Christmas Day.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's your birthday.
Thank you again. Yeah. That's a weird day for a horror film.
Yeah.
Yes, you think of comedies and
right. And rom-coms.
Home Alone.
Yeah. Anyway, so there you go. Those are your movie trailer reviews.
Rosie, just for perspective, again, outside of Dave Schwartz. Season 1 of The Bear, 100%.
Right, I know.
Season 2 of The Bear, some a-hole, probably Lavelli Neil III, 99%, and no reviews yet on Season 3, but 199
Yeah,
of the
we've been
first 2
talking
seasons.
about it. We just have to catch up with it.
You got to do it, man.
Other things and,
it's awesome. And I've said this after I was halfway through Season 1. I don't know jack S about food, right? This is the wrong show for me.
For you, correct.
Because when they do basically food porn, when they zoom in on all these like masterpieces, I'm just like, that all looks gross to me.
Right.
It all comes out poopy in the end.
And I still love it. And I don't give two rats' asses about the food part of it. I just think the show's fantastic. And the point is fantastic. But
no, I've heard
if you like food...
Absolutely.
This show's for you.
Yeah, I can't believe
you've seen this, right?
No, Nikki and I have not watched it yet, and everything that you're saying is right up our alley.
100%.
I'm shocked.
I don't know why.
It's so
Nikki,
good.
Late summer, I'll get in.
We got to move it up the list, sweetheart.
Yep.
It's so good, man.
Yep.
Sweetheart.
Back to the Nosferatu trailer, by the way.
Yeah.
Very well done as far as it's set back in the day. It looks great. They've done a good job with that. It looks like jolly old England.
Yeah.
Nice job. Good job, people.
Has Whoopi reviewed it yet?
Whoopi?
You mean Oprah?
Yeah, Oprah. Sorry.
Well, we are in desperate
call her Whoopi,
need
don't you?
of
I don't know why I said that.
of really good movies to go
We got
to
a lot
at
of
the
them coming,
theater.
Roser. Yeah,
I hope so,
they're
because
hitting
it's
now.
really been a dearth of just nothing.
Well, nobody did anything
to
for a
see
while,
anything. No, I know it.
Writer's strike, all that jazz.
It's just been horrible. I don't know how the theaters even survived after COVID and everything else, and it's just been the strike and the.
Well, it's a good place to get away from your family. That's why it survived.
That's what everybody says, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just leave.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
Like the Texas A&M coach, right? His family left him, or he left his family.
About that soundbite.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, of all the years of covering sports and hearing all the BS from the Lou Holtzes of the world, biggest phony I've ever been around.
Oh, my God, really?
Oh, God, yes.
You need to talk to Pete Burcich about that.
He likes him?
No.
Oh, no, good.
No, he does not. He played for him, and it was a tough run.
Yeah,
he's a
hates
classic phony. Anyway, of all the people, we used to call him the Music Man.
I put words in Pete's mouth, by the way. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. He had a hard time with
hearing the question and listening to the answer, and how dare you ask a question like that? Then the SOB leaves the next day for the competing team.
Really
I was actually
best.
watching that game. I think Texas A&M, Texas. Is that what it was?
Tennessee.
Or Tennessee? Excuse me. You're right.
Tennessee.
But he went. Did he go to Texas? Is that
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Oh my God! What an ass.
Button bar.
Yep. Well, you can fill that in for just about anything.
Oh, yeah, that'll be used.
That's going to get used a
That
ton.
might be our State Fair t-shirt.
People think I planned this stuff.
That'll
But
be the
it
State
made
Fair
me
t-shirt.
infuriated watching that.
Yeah, I was.
The reporter
It makes
did his job.
It makes me laugh.
I'm sure. I don't know how he ever lives it down.
He won't.
He shouldn't.
what was I going to say? Darn it, I can't remember what I was going to say.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. I do have this, though. I know now. We were supposed to do Vikings news.
Yes.
We don't have Vikings news. But we do love Radko anyway.
Yeah, thanks, Radko.
Yeah, thank you, Radko. So I want to say this. I just read an article just now. Antonio Brown. Remember that name?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I know,
sort
dude.
of.
I know.
He has
Oh, my gosh.
lost his mind on Twitter.
Oh, my gosh.
He's calling basically everybody a slur that starts with an F.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Weird.
Wait, remind me who this
he's
guy
not
is.
Antonio Brown, all-pro wide receiver.
Yeah, he was on the cover of Madden like 6 years ago from the Steelers.
Okay, yeah.
No,
Sure, okay, I got you.
He has derailed.
What an ass.
Perfect. Did it one more time, baby.
It's on there.
Oh, it is?
Okay, thanks, Zach. What an ass.
God, every time Arnie walks in the room,
Perfect.
oh my God, Rosie, how dare you say that?
Don't do that.
Rosie, you ever seen the
wouldn't do that
movie
to
The
you, Rosie.
Incredibles? Have you ever seen Elastigirl?
Yes. What an ass.
Wow.
You have seen it.
Can't argue with that.
Rosie.
Jeez.
I like you, Rosie.
Thoughts on Kerry Russell?
Anyway,
Oh, boy. Waitress. The movie Waitress.
Antonio,
Never saw it.
dude,
That was Andy
go
Griffith.
see the musical. Oh my gosh.
Which one? I'm sorry.
The Waitress. It's the best.
I heard it was great.
It's the best.
Yeah, I heard it was really good.
Antonio Brown
Yes.
made nearly $81 million during his 12-year NFL career. Recently confirmed reports he's filed bankruptcy. 35 years old.
Wonder why.
12 years?
Yep. 12 years.
My God.
Which is commonly...
His agent and other people took all his money, right?
He said he's
Family
not broke,
members. Yeah.
but he didn't mince words when summarizing his current financial situation. I mean, I'm F-worded up. You know what I'm saying? I do know what you're saying, sadly.
You got to clarify what F word.
Yeah, that's the four-letter F word in this case,
yeah.
not the one he's using on Twitter constantly.
Right.
I just can't comply with debt. I don't know what that means.
Comply with it?
I don't comply with it either. I
No, you don't
can't
have to-
comply with losing at gambling.
It's quite a word to use associated with debt.
You know, it's all about protecting yourself. But yeah, you know, I'm not broke, but I'm fractured. Same thing. I'm just relocating the debt to take care of debtors. You know, anybody can sue you, take whatever you got. You know, at this point, I don't work. I don't make millions of dollars where it's coming in where I could just pay off some people. So, you know, Chapter 11 is about restructuring the money. Thanks, Antonio Brown.
I caught zero logic in all that. And that last bit, pure gibberish.
Well, and moving forward, going to be pretty tough to get endorsements or work with people if anyone has ever seen you on Twitter.
Yeah.
So
I was just going through it. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
I mean,
The
come
stuff
on,
he
man.
said about, like, yeah.
You know what? Read some of it.
No, I'm good.
You read it once.
No, I'm not doing that. I like working here.
How much you want to pay?
Yeah, Zach will give you a laminated pass if you pay $20.
Yeah. Congratulations.
No.
He'll let you do it. I don't think the public will, but Zach will let it
I'm
slide.
good, man.
Okay.
Let's see.
Boy, it's great to see the Lynx getting national publicity for winning the first Commissioner's Cup championship. They win
Look at you, Rose.
500,000. I know, it's cool. It's like
It's the best.
It is. And Cheryl Reeve has put together I think the number one ranked team in the WNBA. What a great year to do this
trophy.
with all the attention with Caitlin Clark and Angelisa and everything going on. The Lynx are quietly under the radar, developing into the best team in the league. I love it. It's great.
Yeah,
Good for
listen to
them.
this soundbite here where Cheryl is talking about it being an important win.
We won a championship, and we've been spending, Fee's been with the Lynx since 2019, post dynasty era, and she has dealt with, I think, so much marginalization, if you will, of our team. At times where she's going, what do we have to do before you guys really start to believe in us? And we don't really care what you think, except for right now, right, where we get to say to you, you got to talk about us. Now you got to. Super team. You know how hard that is to do? Because you guys love your super teams, man. You love your super teams. That's all you want to talk about, your super teams, right? But we just beat a super team. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
I think I thought Cheryl was stuck there.
She was.
Remix.
Is she okay?
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Each gal gets about $30,000.
That's a little bonus.
Well done.
Man.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I don't know why that's what I'm stuck on the most, but again, for the gals that are making like 70 to 100K, and you get $30,000
Right,
for
that's
one
sweet.
game.
Yeah.
That's
doesn't matter if you're listening and you work at a gas station or if you're a CEO. If somebody said, "Hey, we just gave you a 30% one day
Correct.
increase," that's awesome for anybody.
If you win.
$30K, right?
It's like winning half of initials.
What is today?
Almost.
Today's Wednesday, right?
Yes. Wow.
Yeah.
The NCAA Division I Council voted Tuesday to remove cannabinoids from the banned drug class for the NCAA championships and
What
postseason
the
football.
hell are cannabinoids?
That's THC.
That's THC.
THC.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my guess. I've just never I've heard cannabis. I've never heard cannabinoids before.
How is this not a giant story?
That's the cannabinoids are the part of the flower that get you high.
So back in the day when Domino's was telling us to avoid the noid.
Yeah.
They were just really anti-weed.
I don't know if Domino's is anti.
Was it Domino's? Am I losing my mind?
If
Domino's,
there
right?
was a company that's anti, no, wouldn't be them.
Right. Pair this up with the
Yeah,
noid.
exactly.
Cannabinoids. That's a fun word to say.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. A major rule change that has had high-profile consequences over the past decade. While schools have their own drug testing policies and standards for most of the season, the NCAA controls drug testing in the postseason and historically has had much stiffer penalties than schools. Now, smoke them if you got them.
Man, I can't recall a more chaotic time with the NCAA, the rules, the money, nil, payback to former athletes, how they're going to distribute all that. There's a lot to figure out, and they're just making it up as they go along. And it's chaotic. It's sheer chaos for all the schools and the administrators and the coaches and fans kind of stuck in the middle of all of this. So I don't know, but this is another salvo in that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Weird. Okay, there you go.
Okay, there you go.
Well said, Rose.
Yeah, you said that
nuts.
well. Radco, thank you.
Got the draft tonight. You're not interested in the NBA draft?
Oh,
like
of
you're at
course
the
I am.
NFL? Oh, you
I
are?
will watch it. I'll watch probably up until the Wolves pick. Yeah, at 27. I'll watch it.
I'm going to watch the Bear until the Wolves pick.
Yeah.
No, I will.
Tim Connolly will probably move up.
No kidding.
Really?
To the east side?
Yeah, moving up to the east side.
You think they're moving up?
I think there's a pretty good chance of that.
Really?
Oh, my.
That sounds like you have an inside source.
It does, doesn't it?
I mean, like...
He's Roser.
I don't know about that.
I mean, could they maybe stay at 27?
They might.
Possibly.
They
could
possibly
I
could.
possibly see them moving up? Sure. Have I covered all my bases?
Zach's got it covered.
Could I
had dialogue
maybe
with
see
other
them
teams.
moving back?
Yes.
I mean, that makes some sense. All right, there was all three.
They've had dialogue with other teams. Zach just said
cool.
it best.
You mean talked with them?
They actually picked up the phone and talked with them. Spoke. Dialogue is the sports vernacular.
Oh, that makes it sound like you know what you're talking. I got it. Okay, I got you.
Exactly.
Cool term, man.
Fan 5 is next on the Fan.